Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men that told us that we're well in the faith and the truth. And Shalom unto the elect. So, getting into this lesson now, this is my third attempt at trying to get this off. But Lord will, everything stays smooth right now. Dealing with some technical difficulties with the not being able to go live for some reason. But anyways, now that I am live, call Allah Yahweh Shemal Shai. So we're gonna get right into it. This lesson is inspired based off of watching the elder elders and brothers in Dallas. All right, the elders and the brothers in Dallas, and they Elder Yashawamba had mentioned it's something he said that struck me and that stuck with me in the midst of the live lesson, just going into false prophets, everything being upside down, the society being, the worst case scenario for us. And, he said that this nightmare is almost, and I was really meditating on that because every day waking up in this society for a man that has his mind right, it is a nightmare. Okay. If you're a wicked, evil person, then to you, this is a dream and you don't want it to stop. But for those of us that have our minds right, which the Lord cleaned our minds, all right, with the washing of the word, all right, we heard the word and he put the spirit on us to repent and stop being with the course of this world. All right, he did as a friend of the world is at enmity with the Most High, as it is written. So the Lord put the spirit on us to be holy and to be separate from this world. So with that being said, that's, the scripture speaks about the sweet and the bitter. Revelation, the 10th chapter, all right, that the book was sweet. And when it hit his belly, it was bitter, roughly paraphrasing it. All right. Sweet as honey, but bitter in the belly, right? Because finding out about being an Israelite is sweet. Finding out that this wicked country is going to be destroyed, that's sweet. All right. Finding out about all those things, the kingdom, we're going to have, power, spiritual power. All right. The Lord loves us and exclusively the nation of Israel. That's another, perk. There's a lot of things, but then what happens after you have that initial sweetness? You're still here. All right, we're still here in captivity. We're still here in the midst of this place. All right, so it's like having a window or a curtain being opened up to show you the glory of the kingdom. All right, and then the curtain is closed once again, and you're still here. See, not to say that we could always imagine, when we could always meditate on it, and that's part of what helps us to get along in this place. But just looking at the situation around us, for example, right now I'm driving on this highway. The sky is gray. All right, it's nothing but smog and pollution all around us. All right, life is a traffic jam in Babylon. It's just a bottleneck. Things don't go our way. All right, there's so many obstacles. There's so many, there's Edomites and heathens that hate us, that they want to see us get put to death. Especially, they really want to kill any Jake, but especially if you are in the truth. Hey, Shalom, Yahba Shem Shabrakatah to the brother Sham Yar. Especially if you're in the truth, man. So we got a lot of enemies, man. All right, and they want to see us fail. You might have an Edomite snitch at your job. He try to rat you out to the boss for petty little shit. All right, you might have a business and it'll be some heathens or even wicked Jakes that would try to rat you out. Or this has happened to brothers, man. I'm speaking on things that have actually occurred. Not going to mention any particular incidents, but we know and are aware of situations that have happened, man. All right, so this is all part of it being a nightmare. This is not meant to be our rest. All right, this is not our rest as it is written. But those of our people that are not in their right mind, to them, this is a dream, the American dream. They love it. In the book of Psalms 126, if a brother want to grab it for me, shalom to the brother as well, Chazak Man Yahweh. It's the precept man right there. He always be dropping heat on the comments. So the Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shot for you brothers out there. But yeah, so Psalms 126 mentions, that when we were awakened, we were delivered from captivity, whereas those that dreamt. All right, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so what is a nightmare? A nightmare is just a dream that goes bad. All right. And in a nightmare, oftentimes you feel powerless. You might be trying to fight somebody and your punches are just like soft as pillows. You can't really move the way you want to move. That's all comparable to how it is in this place. Because this is a nightmare, man. And every day we wake up to a nightmare. Right now, I'm looking at the New York City skyline. That is a nightmare, man. To a man that's in his right mind, this is a nightmare being here. Now, with the balance of it, we have the hope. And the fact that it's almost over, that part is a beautiful thing, because now we can go through this wicked world, all right, in this life that we got to live in this wicked ass world, and we can go through it, with our heads held high in the spirit, knowing that the Lord is about to do damage. And that's why we got to prophesy and keep put this truth at the forefront, because look at this motherfucker right here. You see, as soon as I said that, a truck call all Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shot, man. But man, that's crazy, because I'm over here getting off the highway and the truck just basically cut me off, bro. A moving truck. Came like within felt like a foot or two of my car, man. You see? But the Lord be delivering us from these situations, man. You see, and I was in the right place. This dude came out of nowhere trying to get into the merge off lane. Again, man, it's all conditions of the battle. All right. When we come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for what? Temptation. It's gonna be a lot of temptation, it's gonna be a lot of vexation, tribulation. All right. All the Asians, man. All right. All the Asians, tribulation, temptation. All right. Sometimes you got to sit back and have a time for contemplation. It's a lot of things that goes into this. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. The brother posted some good precepts. So this is Chazak Ben Yahweh, Psalms 126:1. This is what I called for before. A song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. You see? So we were like them that dream. Okay, it's when the Lord is gonna deliver us captivity. All right, turn the tide in our favor. We're gonna feel like this is waking up from a dream. When we Lord's will, we're those men and we end up in the chariot, it's gonna be like snapping out of a dream. And hey, a lot of times in this, hey man, brothers got to deal with it. Feels kind of dreamy sometimes, in a terrible way though, But sometimes you deal with mental fog in this place, fatigue, exhaustion. Like we gotta fight, man. And the Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah for giving us the spirit to fight, man. It's a fight. It's a battle. Every day is a battle in this bitch, man. All right. If you're in this truth, and the Lord is really dealing with you, man, and we through faith know and understand that the Lord is dealing with us because he gave us his truth. All right, he gave us his name. Okay, then you're going to be catching hell, man. All right, you're going to be going through a lot of battles and obstacles. Some days are going to be worse than others. Some days it's going to be the Lord to give you a little break. You might be around the brothers. Y'all get together, have some yayan. Hey, man, that's a beautiful thing. That's why the brotherhood is where it's at, man. And those of you out there that forsake the brotherhood are foolish, man. You think that, well, oh yeah, the Lord is just going to deal with me. You know, and now there may be men out there that are alone, but if you had a chance to be around the brotherhood and you fumbled it because you were too prideful of being a nigga, then you know that's not a good look, man. All right, let me just leave it at that. But this brotherhood, again, going back to the original point, this brotherhood is a form of peace. Remember, that's the kingdom right there. All right, so the kingdom ain't just gonna be you on an island, all right, and you just got all your wives and you just living. No, you got to learn how to interact and deal with others, man. All right, and that goes for all of us, man. That's a part of this truth too, because there's different personalities, there's different types of spirits that brothers have, and you got to learn to, you know, not try to impose yourself on others, and also accept men as they are, and it's in a righteous sense, of course. You know, certain brothers are more chill, certain brothers are more energetic, certain brothers are more austere, certain brothers are more laid back. You know, it's different types of spirits, man. And that's just a part of this faith. But yeah, again, the brotherhood is peace, man. The brotherhood, that's the kingdom is within, right? And where is it within? The brothers. We're gonna be with each other we might as well, you know, get used to each other, man. All right. How shine his elect forever, man. So if forever is a long time, man, all right, really is no time that can measure it. But you get my point. So you got it would be best to learn how to be around brothers, man. You know. But I'm gonna read it again. Psalms 126:1, a song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream, right? Them that dream. Okay, so we're gonna wake up from this horrible nightmare soon, man. You know, we don't even have a priest is supposed to have a wife that's a virgin. You know, I don't know personally any brothers that have that. There may be. I'm not saying there isn't, but that's so hard to find in this society, man. It's a defiled, corrupt world, man, because there's no limit. You know, no limit Keisha and no limit E are running the show, okay? And under their world, shit is in fucking tatters, man. You know, and you got Jakes that want to vote for Kamala Harris, man. You know, and if you vote for Trump, it don't make you no better. But god damn, she's all the way left, you know. So, you know, our people, man, they that thermonuclear fire is gonna be mercy, man. It's gonna be mercy. Cause y'all, hey man, this is no way to live, man. This is no way to live, man. You got Jakes. I know Jakes, man, where their son turned into a woman. They just gotta eat that, man. That's like that's like a liver shot, man. But that's a part of this being a nightmare, man. All right, it says, then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, Yahweh hath done great things for them. Right, so that's what the heathen are going to say that. You know, I think Isaiah either 60 or 61 mentions that too. You know, that this is the seed which the Lord had blessed. So that goes to show you that there's a separation from the seed of the righteous, which is Israel, and the seed of the heathen, all right, which is the sons of men. And they're going to look and say that this is the seed of the people. The goddamn nation of Islam either. Salakia says Yahweh have done great things for us where we are glad, right? See, so Lord, he's going to do great things for his men, right? Great things, amazing things, things we can't even 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. You see? Yeah, arise ye and depart. All right, depart. That means spiritual. That doesn't mean get on a flight. It means spiritually get your mind out of the American way. All right, remove yourself from being Americanized, man. All right, because it shall destroy you if you really attach yourself to this place and get addicted to, because there's a lot of comforts of this place, which is all vanity. It's really surface level shit. But if you're not thinking in the spirit, this comforts of this place, because there is certain comforts, don't get it twisted. You could have all type. You go to fine restaurants, fine dining. You can get a bunch of bitches, whatever. You could live that worldly lifestyle, and that shit can be addictive, man. And that's why a lot of these guys that became millionaires, you got even Israelite leaders like Nate. He became addicted to that lifestyle and having all that money. So that's why he's corrupted. His doctrine is corrupted. His camp is corrupted. And I definitely concur with what Apostle Elder Tahar and Apostle Elder Gabar said about they don't see anybody in the IUIC being of the elect. Because, and that's the spirit, because I mentioned that in another lesson recently, that if we're this far in the game and you've seen everything that they're doing and you still haven't removed yourself, then yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Okay? Everything's up to the Lord, but yeah, personally, I don't see it. But we'll see. At any rate, let's read on. Yep, Isaiah 51:14. That's a great one. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose. Right, we're hastening. How are we hastening? By our actions, by prophesying, by chanting this place down. When we see news and things happening, we get excited about these things. This is what we live for, man. The election, brothers are excited about these times, man. I'm excited. And I know you brothers out there that are sincere are excited. The uncertainty. That's the most beautiful part. That's what makes it exciting, man. Any movie, if you know how it's going to end, well, we do know the end, but we don't know exactly how it's going to play out. So it's like, all right, we know along the lines of what's going to happen. It's like a lot of movies, the good guy's going to win and the bad guy's going to lose, but how is it going to play out? Who's going to do what? What's going to happen? What plot? How will the plot thicken? And that's what the point that we're at. So, hey, man, call Lawyer, how about Shem Shai? We're blessed to be in the spirit to witness these times, man. We are extremely blessed to be in the spirit to witness these times, man. Yeah, so the captive head exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. Right. If we were to continue in this society, man, there would be nothing left. I can't even imagine what life would be like 20 years from in here, man. If our children that are young now will have to grow up in this society, man, or for us to have to grow old in this society, I can't imagine it, man. Don't want to imagine it. Let's see, this brother dropped a lot of heat. I'm about to, I'm not too far from camp, so I'm about to join the brothers. But this is Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Right, that has been on my mind heavy, man. It's all vanity. It's all vanity, man. All right, the fancy vacations, but guess what? A vacation is what? A trip somewhere, right? And guess what? Once your ass come back, people. That's why a lot of people are depressed. They're living off of a vacation high. They're trying to capture that feeling, and then when they go back to their miserable lives, what happens? You're depressed most of the time, because the majority of the time you can't be on vacation, except for Eve. These mega sluts that they get to just fly around over the world playing the harlot. But once you come back from that vacation, what happens? You're back here in real life, back to your miserable life. That's why people be trying to vacation so much, because they want to escape. Well, one wise quote that I heard from what's his name, he did say something that was on point. Deion Sanders, he said, yeah, I want to set my life up to where my life is the vacation. I don't want to have to go on vacation. If you want to go somewhere, fine, but people be going on vacation because they're escaping the miserable life that they have. You see, in the kingdom, we're not going to need to go on vacation, all right, because our life is going to be a vacation, all right? Now, we are going to travel places, don't get it twisted, but it ain't going to be like, well, I'm taking a break, man. I need to go on vacation. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna go experience something new. We're gonna go establish something new over here, you know. But we're not gonna need to vacation to escape the misery of everyday life, because that's what people do in America. Babylon the Great. It's a miserable nation, man. It's a miserable nation, especially here in Babylon the Great. When you deal with the heart of Babylon, New York, man. This is a very miserable place. If you go into other parts of the country, people are nicer. You know what I'm saying? They're more hospitable. You got that southern hospitality down south. You got people smile at you other places. You know, it's still misery, but at least they'll fake it. Over here in New York, man, people are fucking cold blooded. This shit is it's rough. Ain't no love in the heart of the city for real, man. And I'm over here on 125th. This shit, and this is what I think of when that song plays, man. That's a good one. Luke 21:19, and your patience possess ye your souls. That's right. You know, and this is all about patience. This is all about, waiting. All right, let me go down a bit, see what else you got. Yep. Oh, it's real good scriptures right here. Yep. This is Lamentations 3:24. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is my portion, saith my soul, therefore will I hope in him. And that's why we have the faith. I imagine you living in this nightmare, but you don't know, you have no sense that it's gonna end. This is all you know. That's why niggas be crashing out, man. Because they don't have any hope. They're like, well, this is all there is anyways. If you thought that this was all there is, shit, I'll crash out too, eventually. You know? A lot of us brothers, we were on the path of crashing out before the Lord woke us up. Because you're hopeless, man. This is all that life is. Fuck this. But the Lord, he gave us hope, man. The Heavenly Father gave us hope, through his son Yahweh Shai. And we know Yahweh Shai is going to come back soon to save us, man, to save his elect. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is good unto them that wait for him, the soul that seeketh him. Hey, man, people in the city are so overstimulated that they're just, I just see a crackhead running right now. Lock the doors. What the fuck? This bitch is running in the middle of the street, bro. If y'all can see this shit, it's crazy, son. Yo, that is why I just seen a crazy bugged out crackhead running in the street, yo. Middle of the street. Like she was it felt like she was running after my car for a second. I'm like, hell no. See, this is a nightmare, man. This is the freaking nightmare, man. Like the Wadi Halba Shemi Al Shah, we almost out of this bitch, man. It says the Lord is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. See, that bitch back there was about to crash out. Speaking of crashing out, literally, she was running like she's just gonna run into a car head first type shit. No rhyme or reason. There was no purpose or thought pattern behind it. It was just completely through, man. Completely through. That shit was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was fucked up, but hey, we're gonna laugh at your calamity, man, because you jakes don't want to learn. You see? But it says, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh. Yep. Quietly wait, man. Quietly wait. We don't gotta march. We don't gotta petition Congress. We don't gotta, speak to your congressman and write a letter. No. That's not gonna do anything. All right. We're just gonna trust in the Lord and push this truth, man. That's a good one too. And you know what? I'll close out with this one. Yeah, I love that Sirach 51. That's one of my favorites, man. Sirach 51 that's beautiful right there, man. So I'm gonna get this and I'll close it out. I know the brother put a whole bunch more, but I'm about to be at camp. So this is Sirach 51:8. It says, then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, right? If it wasn't for the mercy of the Lord, we would be out of there, man. All right. And upon thy acts of old, right? All the deliverances of old, you know, he delivered Isaiah and Hezekiah, okay, from the Assyrian army, 185,000 of them slain in a moment. All right. Delivered King David and the Philistines, all right? Delivered King David from his own people, all right, from Saul, man. You know, Joseph in Egypt, you know, all different types of deliver the Maccabees, all right? The deliverances of the disciples of the Lord and the apostles later on, all right? So, you know, there's many different acts of old that we can reference to bolster our faith. And if the Lord did it then, why wouldn't he do it now? And we know that the Lord loves the drama. He loves to show off, you know, and he's going to show off on you niggas in the days to come. All right. And you Edomites and you heathens, man. All right. Because this is wickedness last stand. So of course it's going to be deliverances, it's going to be miracles, you know. We just gotta believe. All right. And the Lord is going to do that for us, man. It says, then lifted it's upon thy acts of old and how thou deliverest such as wait for thee and savest them out of the hands of the enemies, right? So we have a lot of enemies. We need to be delivered from them. Then lifted I up my supplications from the earth and prayed for deliverance from death, right? Supplication is basically when you beg, excuse me, and prayed for deliverance from death, man. Yeah, death is all around us. This is the society of death, man. Everybody's sick. Everybody's through. Everybody's mentally, a lot of people are mentally deranged, man. And some people put on a mask, but when the time comes and shit hits the fan, you're going to see how deranged a lot of these people are, man. You know, I called upon the Lord, the Father of my Lord, that he would not leave me in the days of my trouble. Yeah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. And in the time of the proud, when there was no help, right? The time of the proud, Esau, the wicked of our people, these heathens, they're all, yeah, look, man. See, I see on the bus, it says two nightmares, Jimmy Fallon's To Nightmares. I guess that's a play on the Tonight Show, To Nightmares. I mean, and they're in this so-called spooky season, you see? To Nightmares. I mean, come on, you can't make this shit up, man. It's right in front of you. You get these signs all the time, you see? So this is a nightmare, man. All right? We don't let the minor comforts that Babylon has to offer blind us from the fact that this is a nightmare. All right? Yeah, I had some hibachi, so so this is great. You know, I can go get hibachi. Meanwhile, there's a damn transformer serving it up. Come on, man. You got to have spiritual eyes to see how this is a nightmare, because on the surface you would think, oh, well, in America you can have a good life and you can make money, but it's all vanity. All right, it's all vanity. We can go in extensively on the vanity of this place, man, the emptiness of it. All right, the way that the cities are made is vanity. All right, it's all upside down, man. Cram all these people into one place, man. This is all wickedness. All right, the so-called things that's supposed to heal you destroys you. Pharmaceutical industry, the food is killing us. All of it, man. All right. And there's so many more things that we didn't even get to mention. This is Sirach 51:11. I will praise thy name continually and will sing praises with thanksgiving. And so my prayer was heard, right? And our prayers are being answered, because the Lord is bringing destruction to America, Babylon, the Great soon. All right. And he's tearing this place apart systematically. All right, I'm going to close out with this. Sirach 51:12. For thou savest me from destruction. Parking spot over here. Yep, I'm about to pull up on the brothers. It says, for thou savest me from destruction and deliverest me from the evil time. Therefore will I give thanks and praise thee. and bless thy name, or Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's a great way to end this off, man. So the Lord is going to deliver us from this nightmare, from destruction, from the evil time, which is Jacob's trouble. All right, so with that, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Lord's will is edifying. Lord's will, I catch you on the next one. All right, Shalom.